So today I will be talking in 5 different accents over the next 5 minutes in order to, well, just because I thought it'd be fun. So for the topic of the actual video itself, what I'm going to be talking about, and sorry if I'm occasionally glancing over, that's my timer over there, and I need to keep track of how much time's gone by so I can switch every 60 seconds. So the topic for today is actually another spin-off of that alien video that I was talking about before. Last night I was actually in a very interesting conversation with a few people that I know, and we were talking about, well, psychedelics, but specifically how everyone who sits with psychedelics has a similar experience where they feel before and after the timeline just kind of all collapses in on itself. And when that happens, it is a very interesting experience, but I wonder if that timeline shift gives us the ability to kind of see into a part of our brain that we wouldn't have originally been able to use. So through the use of these psychedelics, it opens up maybe a specific organ or something like that that allows us to really reach deep inside the brain and find that organ that allows us to experience time. Because if we're going to live and we have a brain that's able to think about the past and guess upon the future, then we have to have some ability to interact with time itself. And the reason why that's important is because when we take these psychedelics, it really gives us the opportunity to move into that space. But back onto the alien topic that I was talking about just a moment ago. So with aliens, oftentimes the question is, why haven't we met them and where are they? So with that question, well, I really think that aliens probably have the ability to move around with a better it's really hard with a much better organ that allows them to like move through time. So the reason why we've never actually met aliens is because they are able to move through and interact with time in a way that we might not be able to. So, what they do is maybe, for example, aliens exist and we've never met them because they like can, go into like time, and they don't exist always. They exist sometimes. And what I mean by that is basically when an alien, if they're fuck, what am I doing next? Um oh man, I am freezing so hard right now. Oh man. Wow. You guys, this one's going to be my American accent minute because I need a second to recollect myself. So basically, what they do is they are able to move through time as if it's nothing. If we look at dimensions, like an ant can only climb along on the first dimension, and or on the second dimension, and a person is able to interact with the third dimension by stacking things up and moving things around the room and creating like pillars. Time, I can only assume, is that fourth dimension that we can look at and use because it's things happening on top of each other. For example, if I have a cabinet here, 10 years ago, the cabinet might not have been there. So now that's more space to store things. Oh, God. So, no. What am I going to do? Oh, God. Um, 5 may have been a little too much. Um, 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 um. um. Disgusting. So when they're talking about alien, no. Yeah, I think that's the end of the video. I've got no more accents. I did those decent, so yeah. So I'll just finish the topic and we'll close it up. So basically, with the aliens, if they all can move throughout time, then it's possible that they are all waiting in a specific moment. And just to give you an example, if they can move through time, maybe they all live in 1 second in the early 2000s. So for a second, they existed. But they still exist always, but they're able to hide in that 1 second that we've already passed. And for humans, that 1 second comes and goes quickly. So as you're sitting there and that second goes by, if all the aliens aren't immediately in front of your face, then a second passes and you don't even know that they're there. You might see a glimpse or a sparkle or something in the universe, but they all just sit in a different time. So they can continue to observe, and they're able to see outside of that time because they're able to perceive and interact with time differently. Anyway, those are my thoughts. This was a very interesting video. I'm actually not going to edit this at all, so you're going to watch me struggle through every second of this video that I didn't have an immediate go-to, I guess. I tried to do an Irish accent, and I just completely gave up. Anyway, thank you guys. This is day 59. Tomorrow is day 60. This has been awesome. I'll see you soon.